What's poppin' YouTube? It's FSUETL taking at you with a pretty special video because recently Niantic has actually pushed out a secret hidden update for Pokemon Go, and they actually changed quite a lot within the game and none of us saw it. It was like I said, it was literally like a secret update. Like, it wasn't an update through the App Store. They just kind of updated the servers and whatnot, and they actually changed a lot within the game. So one thing that they did add is they added a lot more spawn locations for rare Pokemon. So that basically means we're going to be getting a ton more rare Pokemon in Pokemon Go, which is definitely pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie, because it seems like quite recently it's been a lot harder to find rare Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and since the game has been kind of dying off a little bit, if you will, I'm kind of glad they're gonna be adding more rare Pokemon into the game. Another thing that they changed is they changed almost all of the nest in Pokemon Go. I'm gonna be going over this later on in the video, and today we also have a bunch of update leaks that came out I'm gonna be talking about later on in the video as well. Before I get into that though, I do want to mention that this week I'm gonna be doing a very special giveaway since we hit 275,000 subscribers. As a thank you for that, I'm going to be giving away 5 level 30 Pokemon Go accounts. Alright, yeah, you heard me correctly, 5 level 30 Pokemon Go accounts, and each of them has like 3,000 CP fucking Pokemon. It's insane. So if you want to win one of these Pokemon Go accounts, just simply like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. I'm going to pick a random person that has done all 3 of those things to win one of the Pokemon Go accounts, and there's going to be 5 winners, so you have a good chance at winning. So please enter in that. Best of luck to you guys. Now back to the video. So as I said earlier, Niantic actually pushed out a secret update earlier this week that basically changed a lot of the spawn location for Pokemon, and they also added a bigger percentage that you're able, like a bigger catch rate, if you will, to catch rare Pokemon. They're also making rare Pokemon spawn in more locations, so that's pretty sweet that we're going to be getting more rare Pokemon within the game. And also the fact that they changed a lot of nest in Pokemon Go is also pretty sweet as well. Now if you don't know what a nest is a certain location within the game that a lot of rare Pokemon spawn in. So for example, I live in a, obviously I live on the east side of Orlando, right? And I live in a suburb, and there's like a neighborhood near my house where there's a Jinx nest, right? There's a Jinx nest, and for the longest time it's been a Jinx nest, right? It always spawns Jinx. Like literally, you can get like 20 Jinx in an hour. It's insane, right? Well, that actually changed into a Charmander nest. So now instead of a Jinx nest, it's a Charmander nest, and now there's a bunch of Charmanders in that little neighborhood. So it tends to be a little small pocket of land, if you will, and it's pretty much a small little area where a lot of rare Pokemon spawn in. It's not just any Pokemon. I mean, you could argue that the entire United States is a Pidgey nest. That's probably true, actually. The entire fucking world is a Pidgey and Rattata nest, but there are certain small little locations that are specific to a certain Pokemon, and Niantic has finally changed almost all of the nest in Pokemon Go. Something Niantic also added is they added even more nest into Pokemon Go for starter Pokemon. So for example, they added a lot more Charmander nest, a lot more Bulbasaur nest, and a lot more Squirtle nest, and even a lot more Pikachu nest, because Pikachu can be classified as a starter Pokemon in Pokemon Go. If you don't know, there's an Easter egg for when you first log onto your Pokemon Go account for the first time. You're like a level 1 when you're first starting. If you actually walk away from the starter Pokemon like 50 feet, a Pikachu will spawn. So they did add even more nests for all of those 4 Pokemon, including, obviously they did change a bunch of nest as well. They changed a ton of Charmander nest, a ton of Pikachu nest into other Pokemon. So for example, there was a lot of Charmander nest that were changed into Abra nest, and there were also some that were changed into Magmar nest, Onyx nest, etc. Obviously you get the drift of things. They changed a lot of nest. So anyway, for this second part of the video, I'm actually going to walk around in San Francisco on my second account using this Pokemon Go hack. We're going to actually try to identify some Pokemon Go nests that have changed. So right off the bat, we found a Scyther right here. Now, I don't think this is a Scyther nest because this is only one Scyther, but it is a Scyther, so let's go ahead and catch it while it's right here. But anyway, a lot of nests, like there's a lot of nests in San Francisco, right? And a lot of them have changed. So today I'm just gonna identify a few of them for you guys and show you guys some examples of some of the nests that have changed due to this secret hidden update. And also, while I'm just catching the Scyther, I might as well go over some of the update leaks that have been coming out about Pokemon Go. And I've gone over a few of them in the past, but I'm gonna state a few of those again. I also have some new ones I'm gonna mention as well, so stay tuned. But anyway, one one of the more obvious ones and one of the most obvious leaks that have came out and that are pretty much, it's set in stone that it's probably going to happen, is that we're going to be getting trading for Pokemon Go very soon. Very soon meaning probably next update, if not the one after that. Niantic mentioned earlier this year that they were going to try to get trading in during fall, and obviously right now it's fall, so we should be getting trading pretty soon. And it actually does look like that the center of San Francisco is a Golbat nest and a Zubat nest, because there's a lot of those Pokemon in the area, and this actually used to be a Clefairy nest, so it looks like they changed it into a Golbat nest and a Zubat nest, which is pretty sweet as well. So it just goes to show that just a ton of nests have changed in this most recent hidden update for Pokemon Go, and it's actually, I'm a big fan of it, because, you know, obviously, you know, the neighborhood down the street, I can only catch Jinxes in, and now I can catch other Pokemon besides just Jinx. And obviously, if you live in the center of San Francisco, instead of just catching Clefairies all day, you'll be able to catch some Zubats and some Golbats as well, which is pretty sweet. And obviously, there's nests literally almost everywhere in the world, so you're gonna have to check like your local Reddit page, or if you follow me on Twitter, you can actually don't send me like your address or something stupid, but send me like your city, and I'll try to actually find the nest in your area and tell you how it changed. So if you want to go follow me on Twitter, you can do that. And no promises that I'll respond to everyone, because I get a bunch of tweets every day. You have no idea, but I'll try to respond to as many people as possible. So best of luck to that, I guess. I mean, I'll respond to a lot of people. I'll try my best, as long as I'm not too busy tonight. You know, tonight I do. There's a boat in the middle of the woods I have to get. Don't ask why, but there's a boat just sitting there from like 1987. Like the license literally says 1987. So like, that's a free boat, dude. Like, who wouldn't take that boat? But anyway, so this isn't like a Spearow nest or anything. In order to be classified as a nest, there has to be multiple of the same Pokemon. So, and they're usually rare Pokemon as well. So I'm gonna go check the tracker in a second once we catch the Spearow to go see if there's anything in the area. So it looks like we're still in that Zubat nest and that Golbat nest, because obviously we haven't moved too much. So I'm gonna try going a little bit faster here. Now I wouldn't recommend doing this if you are using a Pokemon Go hack, because you can get banned for going like a really high speed like this, especially if you're in driving mode. Like, this isn't a smart thing to do, but obviously for this video I'm just trying to demonstrate any nearby nests. So I think I went far enough. I think we're in a new area for a different nest now, and we're gonna go ahead and try to locate something. So looks like we have a lot of Pidgeys in the area, so I don't want to say it's a Pidgey nest, because Pidgey nests technically don't exist. It's only for rare Pokemon. But if Pidgey was a rare Pokemon, this would be a Pidgey nest. But we're gonna keep going a little bit farther here. But anyway, another thing that was actually leaked for Pokemon Go is some hackers went into the coding of Pokemon Go and discovered that they're actually putting shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go. So that's pretty sweet. If you don't know what shiny Pokemon are, they're like the normal Pokemon, like, you know, for example, like a Dragonite, right? It's gonna be like a Dragonite, but it's extremely rare. Now keep this in mind, it's a Dragonite with a different color. So for example, one of the most common shiny Pokemon is the red Gyarados. Not most common, but one of the most well-known shiny Pokemon is the red Gyarados. So obviously, instead of a blue Gyarados, you would find a red Gyarados, which would be pretty sweet to find in Pokemon Go. But don't get me wrong, like, it's going to be extremely hard to find these Pokemon, and you're very unlikely to find one. A red Gyarados in the wild, like, you would be a millionaire, dude. Your account would be worth like $1 million. That's how rare it is. And so, you know, don't like expect to actually find a red Gyarados once the shiny Pokemon come out into Pokemon Go. But it is nice to know that they're adding some rare stuff into the game to make your account more unique and individual if you do find a shiny Pokemon like that. And anyway, let's keep on looking in the area. So it looks like they actually changed the entire nest of San Francisco into a Zubat nest, because it used to be a Clefairy nest, and it also used to be a Tauros nest, and now it looks like it's a Zubat nest. So I don't know if that's a good thing, actually, because the Zubat, it's a pretty common Pokemon. So, you know, I don't know if you're a fan of that. I mean, if you live in San Francisco, you know, I guess that sucks to suck, but that does mean that they actually moved the Clefairy nest and the Tauros nest that used to be in San Francisco to other locations. So I guess they're just sharing the love, you know what I'm saying? Hashtag love wins, baby. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the Pokemon Go nest that they have changed, and that's pretty much the gist of it. No, I don't want to go onto my my control center. Come on, iOS 10. What the fuck are you doing? But anyway, that's also pretty much about it for the update leaks. They are working on trading for this fall. We should be getting trading for, you know, as obviously trading meaning trading with other players within the next month. month, probably the next update as well. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on when the next update comes out. I'll actually be releasing stuff about the update before the update actually comes out. So if you want to be the first one to get this new update and to find out about the new update, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But anyway, back to there's a gym that went down. Let me try to add a Pokemon. Oh, I'm too far away. God damn it. Let me get closer. But anyway, well, hold on, no, fuck that. I was gonna say some stuff, but you know what? We need to put this really shitty Snorlax in the gym. Oh, god damn it. Damn it, we weren't fast enough. But anyway, other stuff that they're adding into the game that was leaked, like I said, shiny Pokemon, and they also said they're working on trainer battles, but let's face it, it's probably not going to come until early next year or like December of this year, because it's going to take a long time to code and develop that. But that was also leaked as well earlier this week. Just a ton of update leaks coming out, and a ton of Pokemon Go news coming out this week. It's a ton of hype, So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any update news and whatnot. But anyway, it's going to wrap it up for this video. It's a pretty good video, I'm not going to lie. Pretty hype video. We had a lot of information coming out. Very informal video. So if you were informed, make sure you smack a like on the video. And obviously, you enjoyed the video because you're still watching. So smack a like and go ahead and drop a comment if you want to win one of those Pokemon Go accounts I will be giving away next week. So you have a week to enter. So best of luck to you guys. Anyway, peace out, YouTube. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, stay sexy. Let me catch this Cubone first. And I'm going to wrap up the video. Come on, Cubone. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go, baby. You already know. Gotcha, bitch.